Hello and welcome all language learners. So, you want to speak English and of course you want to listen and understand it. Let's practice them. Listening and speaking both of them. So you want to speak English, right? And we is here for you. Let's speak then. Here we're going to talk about questions. To begin with then, we'll first discuss why a question is asked. Then we'll work upon questions. After which, in a brief intermission, we'll talk about a few sounds. There will be tips on grammar. Then again, we'll return to questions. And finally, wrap it up with the question, what do you see? So here are a few questions. What's your name? How old are you? Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Are you an Indian? What's your mail ID? May I have your mobile number, please? The first question is, why is this specific question asked? For example, 1. What's your name? So it is asked to inquire about someone's name, question number 1. Question number 2, how old are you? Is used to inquire about someone's age. Question number 3, where are you from? Is used to ask about where a person is from, where a person belongs to. The fourth question, what do you do for a living? Is used to ask for someone's profession. Then there's a question on nationality. Are you an Indian? Question number 5. Question 6 is used to take someone's mail ID. What's your mail ID? May I have your mail ID? Question number 7, may I have your mobile number, please? Is, as you can obviously see, used to ask for someone's mobile number politely. So now it's your turn. I ask you a question, you give me the answer. So what's your name? Right, and you give the answer. My name is XYZ, whatever it is. How old are you? Right, I am dash years old. You belong to? Where are you from? Right, I am from, and whatever the place you belong to. What do you do for a living? What's your profession? Presume you're a student, so you may say I'm a student. Are you an Indian? Well, the answer is obvious, right? Yes, I'm an Indian. And if you're not, then you tell us your nationality with no, I'm not an Indian, I am, and dash. May I have your mail ID, please? Or what's your mail ID? And you respond with, right, my mail ID is, and whatever it is. May I have your mobile number, please? This one is a tricky one. So, you need to know when to ask, at what stage in a relationship or in a talk are you going to ask for it. And if you asked it right at the right place and point of time, then the answer will be yes, of course it is, and then the mobile number. Now there's an exercise. I hope you have someone around you. Better if many persons around you. I use this activity in the classroom in sessions. So we have many people around. Sometimes they know one another, sometimes they do not. So the idea is for one person, for each person ideally. We begin with one first. Volunteers. So the first volunteer gets up, leaves his or her seat, goes to 5 random persons, asks them these questions, and the replies are of course there for them to give, the person to whom the question is asked. Now the person who is asking the question is also noting the replies down, because you'll see a little bit later that they will have to introduce the persons that they have talked to. So let's begin. You go around and you ask the questions. What's your name? How old are you? Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Are you an Indian? What's your mail ID? May I have your mobile number, please? And the individuals, they reply, my name is XYZ. I am dash years old. I'm from that place. I am a student. Yes, I am an Indian. My mail ID is xyz@xyz.com. And yes, my phone number is, my mobile number is, and whatever the number is. Congratulations, you have reached this far. Let's take a breather and let's work upon a couple of sounds. So the first sound is sh, as in shrine. Pronounce with me. Shrine, shroud. Shrine, shroud. So you can feel your tongue rising up towards the roof of your mouth in shrine and shroud. Then try another set of sounds with zoo and zebra. Zoo and zebra. And you can see that in pronouncing zoo, the tongue is a bit towards the front of the roof of the mouth, and in pronouncing shrine, it goes a little bit backwards in comparison to the z sound. Zoo, zebra, shrine, shroud. Then, in contrast to the z sound, there is the j sound. Judge, judge, and jury. Judge and jury. So shrine, shroud, zoo, zebra, judge, jury, and then we come to the most difficult of them all, consonants, for us Indians, because this sound does not exist, at least in Hindi language. And the sound is sh sound, very close to how we pronounce the sh sound. So remember the position of shrine and shroud, shrine and shroud. Then pronounce vision, revision, j. Vision, revision, j. Right? So keep practicing them. And the grammar tips now. We'll talk about subject verb accord in present tense. Subject is the one person or set of persons or object that we are talking about. And verb is that which is used with it. For example, I go, I do, I have, right? So I is the subject, first person singular, and go is the verb form. So with I and you and we and you in plural and they, we use go, do, have, etc. And the tip is that only with the third person singular, he, she, it, the dog, the cat, Ram, Shyam, so on, so forth, he, she, it, etc. At the end of the verb, take es or s. So go, a vowel, es, do, a vowel, es. Go and do becomes goes and do, does. And then has. So the tip is plain and simple. With third person singular subject, you put an s at the end of the verb. This is where people make a lot of mistakes. So this was the tip for you. And now go back to your notes. Remember, you took notes when you went to the people asking questions and they gave you the answers. So now you have to introduce them. They told you, I am XYZ and I'm these many years old and so on and so forth. You will introduce each one of them 5 separately. You will introduce them with this is XYZ and he or she is dash years old and so on and so forth. Okay, for example, this is Ram. He is 19 years old. He is from Ahmedabad. He is a student. Yes, he's an Indian. His mail ID is ram123@gmail.com. His mobile number is 9678453256 and so on so forth. Go on practicing. Please do practice this one. It's very important. Now the quick practice questions on 3 areas. What's this? Of what color is it? And how many types of these things are there, or how many numbers of these things are there or here in the classroom? Okay, so the answer to what's this or what is this will be, you start looking at and around the classroom, and the person keeps on asking, pointing towards the thing, the question, and you give them the answer. So what's this? This is a blackboard. What's this? This is a book. What's this? This is a notebook, and so on and so forth. Increasing the fluency, increasing the speed is the idea. The next question is about the color. So you go back to the very things you asked about in what's this. Now you ask about the color. So of what color is the blackboard? The blackboard is black, or the whiteboard is white, whatever it is. Of what color is the book? The book is brown. of what color is the notebook. The notebook is red. And the third question is how many of this type of thing are here. So how many blackboards are here? There is one blackboard in the classroom. How many books are here? There are 7 books that I can see on the tables, various tables, desks. How many notebooks are there at your desk? There are 3 notebooks here, so on and so forth. So the idea is to point out to concrete objects, and so that people can actually count them and give you the reply. Thank you for being up to here and practicing with us. Take these exercises home and practice on them. They definitely help you to speak better and increase your fluency. If you liked the video, please do press the like button. If you want more such videos and the information timely to reach you, then subscribe to this channel if you have not done that already. If you want to contact us, give us some suggestions, write down in the comments section. Send us a mail at winners.edge.english@gmail.com. And of course, if someone asks about us, YouTube handle is winners.edge.english. Thank you so much.